Alright, what's going on, everyone? This is Dungeon coming at you with another video. This video is going to be part of a side part of the easy mode walkthrough. This is going to be 5.5, and in this one we're going to be talking about the Pursuer, because in the last video, in episode 5, we go through and I killed the Pursuer on the first try. So this is going to be, what happens if you don't? What happens if you're having trouble killing the Pursuer? Even what happens if you're having trouble with the Dragon Rider? Like, what kind of options do you have? So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some options of some things that you can do, and what the gameplay is going to look like. So this is the other character. The last video I was playing the wannabe Hexer, and this is the kind of strength build character. All right. And you can see here what my stats are. Level 41. Honestly, I've got a 28 strength, but to be quite honest here, I'm going to show you. It's only that 28 strength. It's only adding 23 extra physical damage on this sword. So, honestly, you don't need to have a 28 strength. It's not going to make or break you. You'll probably be able to do this with a 10 strength. Honestly, it's going to be about the same amount of damage with this weapon here. Okay, so. I cleared up all this stuff. Alright, I already cleared up this area, and I'm going to show you. So, okay, say for instance you climb up and the Pursuer is going to come out. Alright, so here comes the Pursuer. The Pursuer comes down, and then let's say you die or you fall off or whatever. We're going to go ahead and simulate that. Okay, I don't need to die to show you what happens. Alright, because he will spawn out. If you drop down or you run away or you die or whatever, this dude will just he'll just go away. See, so now he's going away. All right, and then when you come back to this area, it's like, oh, I'm gonna fight him again. He's not gonna be here. All right, so what'll happen is these dudes will wake up, and they're, oh man, you guys know how I feel about these dudes. Oh boy. Alright, so now I just got the shield guy. Man, I hate these guys. Oh, this feels good. Okay, so take care of them, and then you can pick up the rest of this stuff. You got, your life gem and your effigy, Estus flask, which is super duper helpful for what you're gonna have to do next, and repair powder, and whatever this dude dropped. Actually, oh, firebomb, cool. Alright, so now basically you've got a couple options. You got all this stuff. The Pursuer's not here anymore. Now, I told you in the last video that he'll be in that area that we went and explored. I said there would be a fog gate. Now, I'll show you the little, cheesy kind of tip kind of thing that you can use. I mean, it's not really too cheesy. I mean, it's in the game, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a ballista bolt right there. And that's meant for you to be able to use it and kill the Pursuer, actually. That's why they have it in the game. Alright? But we're going to show you that. But aside from that, what can you do? Well, obviously, this is Dark Souls. You can get good. Alright? I've told you already. Go to the Hyde's Tower. And come over here to Hyde's Tower. And, farm up those old knights. The move set is very similar to the move set of the Pursuer. If you can dance around those dudes, then you'll be a lot better at the Pursuer. The other thing you can do is go back to Majula and upgrade your weapon. I've already told you before that strike weapons are going to do more damage against creatures that have high armor, like the Pursuer. The Pursuer has a very high armor. So, if that means, like, hey, I've got to come over here and buy a mace, buy a mace, alright? Buy a mace, upgrade it. You're like, oh, I don't have any more Titanite. Okay, well, I actually didn't have enough Titanite either. I was looking around, and I think one of these NPCs must have stolen one of my Titanites, because I had to buy a Titanite shard. You're like, where do you buy Titanite shards? Well, right over here. This guy will actually sell you maximum of 10. Alright, so I already bought one. And you can buy, I think you only need like 6 to upgrade it to +3. Alright, a +3 weapon is good if you have that extra Titanite large Titanite shard, then use it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. All right, I'm gonna upgrade this once, and I'd like to upgrade it twice, but it looks like I gotta use a one of these. All right, and then I'll upgrade it twice. All right, so now I have a +4 weapon. Let's take a look at how much damage it's doing now. All right, before it was doing like, I mean, base damage. It was doing around what the base damage is. Now it's doing it's doing more damage. So that's going to do more damage to the pursuer, which is going to make your fight against the pursuer easier. All right, so you can do that. You can try to cheese them. You could upgrade, get good. These are all options. You can do all three. You know. And then, well, what else? What if you're still struggling? I mean, you could always put them off. You don't have to kill the pursuer just yet, all right? In the next video, I'm going to show you guys where to find... I'm going to show you guys where to find more large Titanite shards, because right now we've got a +4 weapon. There's a very early spot, which is pretty much like right away, almost in the very beginning of the episode. I'm going to show you guys where to get more large Titanite shards, and then you can upgrade your weapon to +6, and then it'd do even more damage. You know, you can continue to go through the areas without the pursuer. You don't need to kill the pursuer just yet. That can wait. Actually, there's a bunch of stuff. Like in the next episode, we're going to be going all over the place, and we're not going to be fighting any bosses, and you don't need to already have killed the pursuer yet. So it's all good. You can wait. There's a bunch of stuff that we're gonna be doing that doesn't require the pursuer to be dead. Having those pursuers dead are good because it gives you additional souls. You know, and that's always beneficial, having those additional souls. So also in the last episode I was talking about these dudes being a pain. Alright, so I almost killed both of them with this attack. Oh goodness, I hate these guys. There we go. Alright. So I'm gonna leave this guy for the sake of this video. I am resisting the urge to kill him because we're gonna real quick make our way up to the top over here, and I'm gonna show you guys, if I can, I'm gonna show you guys how to kill this pursuer with the crossbow or the ballista bolt. All right, there is a chance that it totally doesn't work. And I mean totally, because you can fire those things as many times as you want, as long as you obviously don't die, or the ballista bolt or the ballista doesn't get broken, because he'll smash that thing. He'll see you doing it, and then all of a sudden he'll be like, I'm gonna take this thing out so you can't do that to me. Alright, and let me get this drop. I might have missed this drop last time actually, so I'll come back and check it out. Alright, so here we are. Make sure you're decent health. Should be probably full health. And here we go. So like I said in the last one, the first thing you're going to do is go off onto the left. Let him do his long attack animation. He's probably going to charge you or whatever. And then sprint over to the ballista and you can shoot him. And it'll do most of the... it'll take down most of the health, but it won't take all of it down. So here he comes again. He looks real badass or whatever, but honestly, these dudes aren't, especially if you have an upgraded weapon that's a strike damage like the mace. Oh my goodness, man, he's a punk. Alright, so I'm gonna stay right here. He's gonna probably charge me. Alright, run. Let's see if I can get him. There you go. And he's dead. And it's as easy as that. So you don't even need a weapon at all. You can come in here without a weapon. I wouldn't do that, but you know. And then there you have it. Alright. So Not too terribly difficult. I will basically show you guys those upgrade materials in the next one, where you can get more upgrade materials if you're still having trouble, because he'll come over here and bust this thing if you miss him. You can always try to like move him around on the other side and try to hit him with this one, but he'll bust that too. I've done this a bunch of times. And otherwise, hit me up in the comments if you're still having trouble. I'll respond to your comments and stuff as soon as I see it, whatever. Give you some more tips. I've been known to even make videos to help people out if they're still having trouble. So, and I got no problem with that either. Otherwise, I will see you guys in episode 6, where we start running around Dark Souls 2 and getting a bunch of opening up a whole bunch of different places and getting some upgrade materials. And so I'll see you then. Alright, bye everyone.